everybody, I'm Joe Blair. Welcome to Golfing the Tri-State. Today, we're Boonville Country Club. I love this place, you're gonna love it too. It's right on Highway 61, halfway between Boonville and Linville. We're gonna be talking with the pro and proprietor, Bill Rendall, who has taught me more about golf than any one person in the world. You're gonna love it. Golfing the Tri-State, we go to a different course every week, have a great time exploring the course, and a good time with the people that work there. Back at Boonville Country Club coming up on Golfing the Tri-State.
Golfing the Tri-State is brought to you by NECA and IBEW Local 16 and Local 1701.
NECA and IBEW Local 1701. Owensboro's best team, contractors with direction, safe electrical work. It's a quality connection, done right and on time for your home or business. A skilled, trained workforce that just makes sense. NECA and IBEW Local 1701.
Come play through at H&H Music, where quality and great prices are par for the course. Pianos by Albert Weber and Young Chang. Digital pianos by Kurzweil. New and used grand pianos. Player pianos by Story and Clark. Beautiful console pianos by Weber and Young Chang. Band and stringed instruments, including Eastman, Jasmine, and Takamine guitars, plus Ludwig and Mapex drums, sheet music, and more. Make a key time at the H&H Musical Arts Center for lessons on any instrument. Swing away at H&H Music, the trusted name in music.
Tee Time Golf Complex, the Tri-State's premier golf practice facility. Learn from golf pros on Tee Time's lighted driving range, short game area, and putting green. Tee Time has state-of-the-art computer video swing analysis and certified professional club fitting, which will take your game to the next level. Then take what you've learned to Tee Time's full 9-hole par 3 golf course. Tee Time Golf Complex is also the Tri-State's premier shop for golf equipment repair. Plus, it's the most fun place to be in the Tri-State. Everyone you see loves golf.
Tee Time.
The Southwestern Indiana Building and Construction Trades Council, building the Tri-State with unmatched quality and precision. Tri-State Business trusts the building trades to get projects done on time and under budget. The Southwestern Indiana Building and Construction Trades, hometown people with outstanding integrity who are your friends and neighbors, drug-free and ready to deliver. And how they have delivered. Trust them for your next project.
Since 1953, F.T. Kelly & Sons in Evansville has kept the Tri-State swimming with custom in-ground pools. If you can dream it, F.T. Kelly can build it. Get a free estimate on how F.T. Kelly can change your life with the pool of your dreams. Along with pool supplies, full-service openings, closings, repairs, and replacements. Your family will love F.T. Kelly & Sons grills, spas, and accessories too. For 3 generations, F.T. Kelly & Sons Evansville, East and West.
Welcome back to Golfing the Tri-State at Boonville Country Club. Bill Rendall.
Sir.
Willie, how you doing, brother?
Excellent. Thank you for having us out.
This is a beautiful golf course. Bill Rendall is the pro here, and you've made amazing changes with this golf course. I'm familiar with it. Maybe 3 years ago, you came maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years?
Yeah, we're a little over 18 months now, about 20 months.
And you've done amazing things with the greens especially.
Well, we're very fortunate to have the crew that I had picked up when I got here, and we've added a few that have just done miraculous work. We've went on a good program to do the right things, and it's turned out real well. We're very, very proud of it, and we keep working harder to make it even better in the future.
And you're working on the fairways right now. They look really good, but you're doing some special work on that.
We're doing a lot of work on the fairways. That was our next project. Our tees are pretty clean. We're doing a lot of work on those also, but we wanted to really make it the finest place for you to come and play for an inexpensive amount of money to where you can enjoy it and bring your family or your guests and really have an enjoyable day.
Well, tell us a little bit about the course. Like, what's the hardest hole at Boonville Country Club?
For many, the hardest hole playing out here is number 16. It's a dogleg right. That is a severe dogleg right where you can challenge it by laying up and safely in front of a lake that's down at the bottom of the hill, or you can take a driver and try to cut it over the other side of the hill, but there's many trees that will run into you before and after, so you can get in trouble, but After that, if you make that happen, we've got about a slow 3-grade upgrade to the green, which will take anywhere from, some days it's a 1-iron all the way to a pitching wedge, depending on where you decide to hit it.
I love playing this course because of the different elevations. You've got hills, it's gorgeous, and some new trees too.
Yeah, we've started adding a tree program. As some of you know, we lost about 26 in our straight winds. The first probably 6 months I was here, we had a straight wind come through and take out about 26 trees. So we started a new tree program, which has been great. We have a whole new committee that's been taking care of it and really doing a good job for putting the future of this club back in play. A lot of the trees that you'll see out here today, they're very small, but they're 15, 16 feet, and they'll make a big difference in the next couple of years. And I think we put them in some nice spots, and we'll be keeping the tree program and other things that you'll notice every year. There'll be something better, bigger, better while we're here.
And if you played Boonville Country Club like maybe 3 years ago, I remember hole 12. It was a barnyard with a stick in it. It really was. I mean, this green was unbelievable, but as you're seeing right now, a picture of the green on 12. Beautiful. How'd you do that?
I'll tell you what, it took a lot of work from Roger and the crew, Nick and Jerry. All the boys made a big effort to kind of do the right things. And like I said, we finally had the opportunity to come out and drill and fill and get all the clay that was down below the green where we couldn't really get things growing, the root system going. And now that we have that in play, you'll be able to see the difference. All the greens have made such a great comeback, and we're very, very proud of what we have right now.
And Bill's wife, Jama, works here too, and she's so sweet. That kind of gives you energized too.
Having her beside me every day kind of makes it a lot better, because when things are going bad or we're having a hard time with something, whatever, she just reminds me how important, you know, our family and our friends are, and just kind of take a deep breath back and take a look at all we accomplished. And like I said, I'm very proud and very fortunate to have the people around me that I do here at the club, especially the membership.
And stay tuned, because Bill's going to have a great tip for us coming up in the next segment. Also, in the last segment, speaking of family, he's golf royalty. This guy, you're gonna find out about that, so you got to stick around here on Golfing the Tri-State, Boonville Country Club, smack dab almost really on Highway 61 between Boonville and Linville. I always take I take SQ, you know, from the Ford shop,
yep,
and kind of take Millersburg Road, is it? I go the mouse way.
You can.
When I come, it cuts off like
there's many ways, but like you said, now that they've built the highway here and the bridge is cleaned up on Morgan and 62 coming down, it's really quick just coming down Morgan and just hop it on 61 and downtown Boonville, and get you right out here in just a couple minutes.
Piece of cake. Golfing the Tri-State, back with a great tip from Bill Rendall coming up on Golfing the Tri-State.
Logo 16, your quality connection team, yeah. The electric edge, safety is our pledge. Highly trained and always in the lead. We got an IBW, logo 16.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Kirkland, President of Kirkland Mortgage Lending. You've heard our slogan, putting your best interests first. That really is our philosophy at Kirkland. We know by doing a great job for you today and getting you the best rate possible, you're going to be a customer in the future and will tell your friends and family about us. In this day and age, it is important to get good service and be treated fairly.
Putting your best interests first, Kirkland Mortgage Lending.
From the moment you step foot into the old train depot, you know there is something unique about Riverbend Kitchen Studios. From the beautiful kitchens and bathroom displays to the elegant closet systems, it's unlike anything in the Tri-State. At Riverbend Kitchen Studios, we combine quality products with professional design to create your dream kitchen or bath within your budget. Come see Riverbend's huge showroom, 1 block north of the Lloyd Expressway at 101 North Governor. Riverbend Kitchen Studios.
The Equipment Connection. Highway 57 just west of Daylight is your connection for fun. The Equipment Connection specializes in the Tri-State's greatest golf carts. Customized for golf and fun. Golf carts for home, farm, and the golf course. The Equipment Connection can even make your cart street legal. The Equipment Connection, Highway 57 Daylight. Your connection for fun. Brian Schmidt and his family know about golf and fun. The Equipment Connection.
Heat and frost insulators, logo 37, yeah. They insulate the USA. and they're trained to know just how. Industrial insulation, insulators got it down. Use the ones who know the job. They keep it green and never stop. Best at what they do in this town. They're the insulators.
Businesses depend on CNI Electronics to recycle all of their used electronics. Some businesses bring the electronics to CNI, or CNI can come to you. CNI weighs the load, processes equipment according to R2 guidelines, and provides a letter of recycling. Hard drives are wiped or destroyed. CNI Electronics recovers metals for reuse and refurbishes items which can be purchased for a great price. They recycle what's left for commodity content. When your business needs electronic recycling, C&I is your answer. On Evansville's west side, tradition has always been important, and there's been a tradition of caring since 1957 at Pine Haven Health and Rehabilitation Center.
I do the admissions at Pine Haven Health and Rehabilitation Center, and we accept all Medicare traditional supplements and Medicare replacements. Please call us today or come in for a tour.
Fun activities and excellent therapy. Your loved ones are treated like family.
Welcome back to Golfing in the Tri-State. We are here at Boonville Country Club today with Bill Rendall, and it's time for the tip of the week. And Bill, we were talking about what tip that you should give, and we discussed it, and maybe you should just show everybody what you showed me about a year ago. It helped me out unbelievably. I mean, it's just more than any other tip from anybody.
We could do that. We're gonna get, it's part of Hogan. If you ever get into any of Hogan swings and kind of his, you know, fives, this is one of his five, to get the hips and elbows moving together and staying together on the takeaway to just become a lot more consistent. Too many players out there today just throw their hands back, and you'll see it, and have to break a plane, so to speak, to where they'll get it thrown over the top. This way it'll get you in good position every time to come back to the ball, and it'll just improve your game immensely if you just work with it during the winter.
Get you in the slot, baby. All right, it's the bucket drill.
It's the bucket drill.
Shall
it's
I grab
real
the
simple.
bucket?
Yeah, let me go ahead and.
All right. There you go.
It's real simple. All we need to do is make sure when you have your student come in, if you want to come in here and try to keep him in his alignment, get his alignment sticks, keep everything kind of to where he's working towards the target. Get your hands underneath. Both hands don't go to the side of the basket, they stay underneath, so your elbows are pointing right at your hips. Yep. Anytime that you have that, you keep the triangle, keep your whole core of your body together in a movement. As you take it back, you try to make sure that the core of your body, not your hands. If you move your hands and arms back without your body, the basket will tip and you'll spill the balls out. You want to keep the balls up and the basket correct
you
at
do
all
not
times.
want to spill the balls.
And it's very simple, just to be able to hand it and rotate back and make sure that you sit into that right leg. You'll feel your quad really be solid where you won't break down. If you straighten up the leg, then you're going to have that overtop swing. Get used to loading into that leg, and a real easy way is to take your right hip and make sure it's sitting over your right heel, and that'll get you in perfect position. If you just work on that piece and keep that center, by the time you get to practicing, getting on the range and start moving it, you can do this on the range too. Take the basket, or at home I have a little 5-pound weight, 8-pound weight, whatever you want, or if you want to fill up a water jug with sand, you can use it. And just while you're sitting there watching Sports Center or whatever you're watching, the Golf Channel, go ahead and just load into that position, and you'll get so used to having your hands in front of your chest, your game will just improve immensely.
Or WEVV. Here we go.
Perfect.
Good?
Absolutely perfect.
Okay. And then you just transfer that to the
to the golf swing, and you'll see it in his. We can do it in the driver or with the 7-iron. We'll start with the 7-iron. You'll watch. If you want to make a couple swings with it, we can do the same thing.
Okay.
He'll be doing the same thing. He feels that position.
I still have my grip the way you showed me.
Our grip's in still great shape.
Still in great shape?
We're hanging naturally. And just take it, just try to move it. And if you want, when you're out there, try to make sure you can lay another stick down or a club and put it right at the ball of your feet, so you make sure you're taking it back to the core into that one position right there. Never take it too far back, because that'll get you to start casting it. You want to make sure that you keep it right on that plane, so it'll drop it and move right back down on plane, so you're square all the way through the golf shot. Very good. He's coming out cold and he just pipes it. It's an easy game for some.
It's easy. This is an easy game.
If you do it correctly, it makes it a lot easier. Let the club do all the work. Quit making yourself do all the work. Keep the hands and arms, let them follow that body.
There's my best one.
And he's got them straight down the middle again. He can't get in any trouble with that swing.
Fantastic.
Nice work.
Thanks, buddy.
Well done.
Appreciate it. What else can you pass along to us?
Best thing
about
is
maybe swing thoughts. You always hear about that.
my swing thoughts is just simple. If the simpler you make it, the better. And with this little technique of getting used to keeping your hands underneath where your elbows are to your hips, you're going to simplify your takeaway to where it's going to be the exact same every time, so you won't have lefts, cross. It'll always be in the same position to where you can get back to the ball consistently. So start with one, work specifically on the takeaway. The second thing you could start working on from that point after you get used to that position, after we get to this position, we're used to it, work on getting the butt of the club moving back down towards the ball, because that'll keep that shaft up against your right shoulder as long as it can to give you more release and get those hands quickened up a little bit.
Neat. Yeah, it does just kind of free your mind up, and you can
make it simple. Simpler you make it, just try to make your pre-swing, everything simple. The simpler the better, because then you won't be tossing around with 8 million things in your head while you're standing over the golf ball. You want to just think go. You don't want to ever think a don't or no.
Yeah.
Lose those two things, no or don't. Don't stand over the ball thinking that, because it's just, you'll be done.
More with Bill Rendall coming up. That's Tip of the Week. We're going to have Joe's scorecard on the way, and we're going to talk about golf royalty right here next on Golfing the Tri-State. Boonville Country Club with Bill Rendall.